Hey everyone, Sandy, the badass business coach here, and welcome back to another episode of No More Excuses. I am your host, Sandy Ballard, the badass business coach, and it's the second quarter, and it's time to keep that energy up, right? We got to keep the energy going. Oh, it's the second quarter, it's spring, it's in full bloom, and guess what? It's time your momentum and energy should be too. No more dragging your feet, no more waiting for the perfect time. It's time to take action, right? The time is now for you to get off your ass and do something your future self will thank you for. Yes. So today I want to give you three simple but powerful ways to get and stay motivated so you can dominate this quarter like the badass you are, right? You've got to, dig in to achieve the results that you want, right? So let's go. Tip number one. It's time to refresh your goals like you refresh your space. So many times we get out there and we're like, oh, it's the spring. It's time to deep clean and declutter. And I've talked about this before. But spring cleaning isn't just for your house, it's for your mindset. I've talked about it, with redoing and decluttering your home, your office for a fresh space and to open your mind, but also decluttering your mind so you have space to think, right? It's time to declutter those old stagnant bullshit goals that aren't serving you anymore. So ask yourself, what's working, what's not working, what needs a refresh? And this is nothing I haven't said before, but maybe you'll listen to me this time, right? Because it's not just the start of the second quarter. We're in 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, I should say. So it's time to rewrite your second quarter goals with clarity and urgency. And I know we're a few weeks in, and I know you are like, wait a minute. I thought at the end of the first quarter I was supposed to look at those. Yes, but did you? Yes, I want you to look at them, rewrite them, not necessarily to change them, but to see them again. So they'll stick. So they'll be in your mind and make sure you have them on paper or you have them on post-it notes. You have them in front of you. So if you're more of a digital person, are they where you can see them on a regular basis? I have a great tool that I even use that's a digital tool, but I still like to have them printed out and in front of me, right? And make sure they're exciting. Break them down into bite-sized actions so you're not overwhelmed, not looking at, the big picture all the time. You're focused on what's going to happen, by the end of June. I think it was like, what's the end of second quarter, the end of June. But even break that down into smaller bites. What's going to happen by the end of April, the end of May? What results do you want to see? Because overwhelm will kill motivation fast. We've got to bring it back in and take a look at what we can see and actually it's more tangible, right? So number two, that was tip number one, rewrite your goals with urgency and energy, right? Number two is create the energy, don't wait for it. Motivation isn't magic. No, it's not. You don't find it, you create it. Energy follows action. And if you're waiting to feel motivated, well, then you're already losing. You're not going to just sit around and go, "Oh wait, there it is." It's not gonna come to you. So start small. Take one bold step today, no matter how tiny. Okay? So this morning, I got back on the spin bike. I've done it here and there, but since my knee surgeries, I haven't been allowed to get on there. And so I did not too long ago, but I didn't really, it was just more of, I didn't get up and stand up and really get into it. I just started getting used to that again, getting used to the bike. I pushed a little more than last time. And I did stand this time, but for only half of the class. So I want you to push just a little bit because if you push too hard sometimes, it's going to take you back too far. So I knew if I got on the bike for 45 minutes and I did a lot of out of the saddle as they call it, standing spin moves, I was going to just push too far and hurt myself and not be able to go back for a couple weeks. So just baby step it in. Baby steps are still steps and are still progress. So start small. Move your body, exercise, walk, dance, dance like no one's watching. Hell, I was jamming in the car this morning as well. I don't know, must have been that spin class. So, I was on the way to the grocery store. And what song do you ask? Dreaming by Blondie. I don't know why, but that's my jam lately. But, just be energetic, exude the energy. Yeah, I know sometimes you just don't feel it, but honestly, go find your favorite song. Go find your favorite, I don't know, something that makes you feel good, and you will feel the energy. Change your environment, work in a new space, switch up your routine. I switched up my routine, my workout routine this morning, and I change around where I'm working. So right now I'm recording this in my office, upstairs my condo. Then a lot of times I'll work outside and I'll move outside if it's sunny or if it's just at least warmer, or I'll move downstairs to the kitchen island. You know, go to a coffee shop and work, go somewhere, do something. And you may say, well, I have an office, I'm locked to this desk and I can't change up my workout space or your workspace or your workout space. Change something up as far as when you do something normally, think about that. Look at your routine. I'm a creature of habit. I love routine, but it's okay to change it up a little bit. Just move around, and so think about what you can change and just sometimes break that monotony of the routine. Okay. Because the more you do, the more momentum builds. The more momentum you have, easier it gets to keep going. Yes. So that was tip number two. So tip number three, surround yourself with people who light you up. And I know not everyone is me. No, not everyone's a delight all the time. Find somebody that has energy, and maybe that's what you need to help feel the energy. If you're introverted, maybe there's somebody, if you're stuck at home working by yourself all the time or stuck in an office, I don't know, find somebody that just has a contagious laugh. And, look around for who's in your corner. Are they fueling your fire or are they draining you? Find people who challenge and inspire you. I've recently met some other coaches while out networking, and yes, they're coaches, but we all have a different focus. So we overlap a little bit, but we set up regular meetings to just check in, get shit off our chest, text if something. We also text regularly, not just on Zoom or Teams, but we text. The other day I texted some. I was like, "Oh, hey, I got a notification for this speaking opportunity," and I also shared that with them as well. We'll text if something's driving us nuts or something exciting happened. And that has been amazing for my energy level, And then to look at who can be that for you. So next thing is cut ties with negativity. Stop letting people who have given up on their dreams or hate their job or are just kind of that Eeyore. I, Stop letting them talk you out of your dreams, right? Sometimes, unfortunately, we have to spring clean our environment too. And if you can't cut ties with someone, perhaps not sharing so much with them because they don't have that same alignment with you and your goals. Maybe they're jealous or maybe they just don't understand. I have plenty of clients who have a spouse or a significant other that isn't the entrepreneurial mindset. So they just don't get it all the time, right? So maybe, unfortunately, you'll have to not share as much with them or give them as much energy as they deserve, yeah, and as you need, because you don't want them to drain you. And third, get an accountability partner, someone who won't let you off the hook. Yes, I mean, that's what I do for a living. But I encourage all of you listening to find someone who aligns with you and will also challenge you in a positive and supportive way. Okay? If you surround yourself with people who are motivated and driven, staying motivated won't be a struggle. it'll come as second nature. All right, so that's for today. Three things you need to do, three tips. Refresh your goals, create your energy, and surround yourself with the right people. This is your quarter. Your momentum starts now. All right? There's no more excuses, no more whining, no more waiting. Let's go make quarter two unstoppable. And please, if you love this episode, or if you don't, share it with someone, tag me, Baddest Business Coach, and let's make success contagious. I'll see you next time. Oh, and I'd love to hear from you. Either email me, Sandi@sandyballard.com, or comment in wherever you're seeing this. I'd love to hear how you change things up for second quarter and how you feel about all of that. Okay. I want you to have the energy, the same energy as I do. And I know it's not going to be there all the time, but it can be there and you can, and that energy will help keep the momentum going so you will achieve your goals and the results you desire. Cheers.